Let's get this over with. So today I'm gonna read fan fiction, but there's a twist. Spicy peppers and shit, man. So I have one rule and one rule only. I cannot drink the milk within this shitty cup until I have finished reading the said fan fiction. And so today we're gonna read BART la BART. It was suggested by a friend, so I'm gonna do it. So here we go. Fuck me. First, slight adjustment I have to make. Let's do this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Tastes like shit. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Once upon a time, the Elite Four were on fucking BART. It was hell. The trip was taking for fucking ever. What the shit? It was one of those old cars that smelled like year-old soda and urine and probably farts. There were squealing babies and hipsters with ginormous fixes poking everywhere. Some douche fuck was drinking the foul, smelling cheapo beer in the corner. I stated it was hell. This is hell, muttered Nonan. Yeah, crunched Uzu, chip pieces spitting out of his mouth. A perfect pink eyebrow twitched and a tiny elbow jammed into a monkey crotch. Gah. Fuck. Thank you, deadpanned Inu. Fingers flying on his Android touchscreen. His face was lit up blue like always, even with the screen. An actual foot from his face. Nonan suspected he lined his collars with fucking LEDs. Diva. Agreed, thundered Gamagori. Fucking Japanese names, damn it. Chewing with one's mouth closed is the foundation of modern etiquette. And oh, fuck. It's only on one side of my face. It's like melting. And social stability. Additionally, his voice crescendoed as he slapped a platter-sized hand against a wall poster. It is contrary to the rules of this fine establishment to consume nourishment while on the premises, likely due to cleanliness hazards. Cleanliness, Nonan crossed her toothpick arms and looked pointedly over her shoulder at the man urinating on the handrail. Yeah. Breathing makes it better. Oh, shit. Never mind. It doesn't help at all. No one asked him to clarify. Just then, over the groaning and rolling on the floor of one's Sanganyama, the BART intercom activated. May I have your attention, please? The nasal droning, April Ludgate-esque voice. Oh, no. Was dripping with disinterest and pure boredom. Due to an unscheduled interruption, this train will be deviating from its projected course. Please vacate spaces between cars, have a seat, and hold on. This great ride may become turbulent. They are not using enough seats for us to sit. Worried Gamaguri. Please secure your grips on the explosions whacked the train, jolting the urinator into his piss bowl. The standing Elite Four watched Uzu uncontrollably roll across the cab as he slammed into the public pisser. Nonan cheered, "Strike!" That was a 3.1, wouldn't you say? Remarked a calm passenger, sipping tea with her pinky out. Dude, agreed her companion. Even the calmest BART passengers were jolted awake as cars fused together with a horrible squeak of a million fingernails on 10,000 chalkboards. They really need to fix those brakes, exclaimed a tea drinker as she dropped her tea to cover her ears. Her companion started singing Basket Case by Green Day at the top of his lungs in a desperate attempt to drown out the sound. Some My Immortal level shit. The Elite Four struggled to cover their ears for both the squeaking and singing. Fuck this guy, said Nonan. Gamakori didn't even bother to remind her of etiquette. The worst thing is this thing barely lasts. It just goes away after a while. It sucks. Civilians screamed as the gravity shifted backwards and heavy. They looked outside the window, and there were fucking clouds everywhere. Protruding from the center car on either side were a pair of the ugliest, most ungainly metallic wings ever dreamed in the nightmares of NASA scientists from the 1970s. Ellipses, Inu. Nonon's voice was sharp. Analysis already complete. He paused for dramatic effect. I think I had a stroke there. And smirked when Nonon's foot started tapping immediately. It's badass. Hell yeah, it's badass, came Uzu's voice from the corner, where he was fucking the piss pole dude. Okay. The hipster spilled his beer all over his crotch. Oh man, it looks like I took a piss. It just never goes away. It just stays there. Oh man, it looks like I took a piss. Damn it, I read that already. Uzu picked up in his direction and gave him a wink and a gun hand. Oh god. Fuck. Oh man, I can't believe Uzu's fucking the piss pole. Guy, came Uzu's voice. The piss pole guy. Same difference, like you haven't fucked a pole. Thesource.com poll results. Let us stay on task. Gamakori boomed with a blush and a fist. I believe we were asking for identifying information, appropriate response protocols, fucking Japanese names. He said gravely, glanced out the window. Everything became smaller, all the trees and buildings and shit. I told you, Inu said, it's badass. The Bay Area defends attacks Space Snake. I want a Space Snake, damn it. I have had it with this motherfucking snake on this motherfucking train, remarked an agitated commuter. It's hardly the most efficient train to transform into a rocket, observed Inu. Got that right, complained Nonon. This building, they built this thing while the Bee Gees were still on the radio. They're still on the radio. All of a sudden, a large white monster appeared in a black glimmer of space. It's ellipses. No, ellipses, exclaimed the passengers in abject horror. The Hollywood sign. Dastardly SoCal bastard, shouted the piss bowl guy with the fist in the air. In the name of San Francisco line. Surrender, retreat. Badass, shouted at the top of its lungs. Which one? Quipped the Hollywood sign. Its voice sounded like just like the announcer in all those million previews. It's the same fucking guy. I came from the San Francisco Pittsburgh Bay Point line, but I represent all BART line. Badass pronounced proudly. Go to the 24, tree hugger. Passengers collectively gasped at the use of definitive article to refer to a freeway. Unhand the Bay Area, you fake bleached fiend, roared Badass. Oh shit, said Nonon, never, yelling the terrified Hollywood sign. You've been warned, shouted Badass before shooting thousands of blue laser beams from its cold hard body. Badass shook like a 7.1 earthquake. We need DTR, said Gamaguri. What good would it do here? It's not space-worthy. Also, we're inside of a giant metal snake, Inu yelled, all went silent as, fuck. Everyone's head snapped to the right window as a long cylindrical space robot with a pointy tip and two oval space rockets appeared out of nowhere. Passengers, please stay calm. We're experiencing technical difficulties. BART engineers are working to resolve the issue, nased the voice. Is that seriously a giant space dick? Said Nonon with an exasperated sigh. With a face on the dick, commented Inu as he took notes on his android. Plus pointy space glasses. How obscene! Bellowed Gamaguri, outraged. I'm gonna fuck the space dick. Uzu cheered. Don't fuck the space dick! All three shouted in unison along with the entire car. What community fuckery is this? Yelled up the Hollywood sign. Come in peace, announced the space dick. Unhand this filthy 70 space snake and retreat back whence you came. What's your game? Why are you defending this 500-foot trash can? I think he died. Demanded the sign. We are the defenders of all phallic space objects, replied the space dick. Very well. Prepare to meet your doom, threatened the Hollywood sign. As it spewed loud fuchsia and emerald lasers into the space dick and Badass. Ah, multitasking, said the tea drinker. Dude, said her companion. Passengers, please remain seated, said the disaffected BART operator, the space stick emitted a large white cosmic ray directly at the Hollywood sign, which Badass complemented with its own blue laser beam of Bay-themed death. The Hollywood sign burst into space flames and turned into confetti. The passengers cheered as their nemesis exploded. "Thanks, Space Dick," Badass cheered. "Let's go down to Earth." "Call me Penis," called the Space Dick. The Space Dick and Badass slowly lowered themselves back to Earth. Okay. Once back on the BART tracks, Badass retracted its wings and turned into a normal snake again. I mean train. The Space Dick, which was now an Earth Dick, I know a lot of those, seated itself on top of the parking structure, crunching several cars, as there was no parking. A great steam wafted forth from the Space Dick. A side door opened. There were all side doors. Out came a trio of passengers. Kamina, Yoko, and Simon. "Oh, hey, it's Gurren Lagann." Oh, God. Cheered some passenger with a laptop and gravity-defying hair. The trio made their way over to BART, which wasn't Badass anymore, and as the doors opened, joined the passengers from a celebratory dance party. "Thanks, Space Dick drivers," said Pissbowl Guy. He and Kamina high-fived. "You might want to wash that," said Inu. "Wow, it stinks in here," commented Simon with a wrinkled nose. His eyes fell upon the PBR-soaked crotch of an unfortunate hipster. I don't get that. I thought Pabst Blue Ribbon was a hillbilly beer, but that's besides the point. He made his way over to the man's side. "You know, I used to be scared enough to wet myself too, but before I learned courage and the value of hard work and guts," Gamagori inched closer, arms crossed and nodding his head solemnly. Yoko was wending her way through the crowd, skillfully dodging wide-eyed civilians and heading toward Nodon's carefully chosen patch of less filth. "Dude." "Hey there," said Yoko to Nodon, ignoring every single dude present. She offered a hand. "I'm Yoko Littner. Nice to meet a comrade." "Nonon, Chukazare, Zuri, the side girdle replied, shaking hands. "Wow, you have the tiniest hands I've ever seen. I bet you could fit both up my vagina." Oh. Nonon's right eye twitched twice, and the corner of her mouth quirked up into a smirk. "Is that a challenge? Know any hotels around here?" Yoko paused, then clarified. "Any clean ones?" "Fuck if I know," Nonon answered. "Let's blow this joint as unliterally as possible." As the ladies exited, a fight erupted in the background. The last thing they could was someone yelling, "Your fucking space glass poked me in the anus." And that was the end. I hate my life. So, feel free to put in the comments what I should read next. If I get to 10,000 subscribers, I'll read My Immortal eating ghost peppers or some shit. And, yeah. Have fun, kawaii bitches or some shit like that. I don't know, I don't give a fuck.